Good morning. This is the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. My name's Dave Burney.
I'm Brent Apperson. Good morning.
We trust that you all had yourself a wonderful weekend, if it was a long holiday weekend for you. And if you had to work and do some things, we hope it went well. Cooperative weather, that's for sure.
Oh, man, we're getting spoiled, aren't we?
Oh, man.
Looks like a pretty good week this week, too.
It looks good. Yeah, we'll see lower 70s on Thursday.
Wow.
I guess it just depends on, as we go through the week, when they forecast the temperature, a little later on, you get the wind velocity. Mm-hmm. Sometimes they don't give you that very early. And that's the only thing that could damper any of this, really, this week. For this time of year, it's crazy and somewhat a little alarming. Maybe this climate change thing is really going on here. We're all the way through November, and we have one little light snow and temperatures in the 50s and 60s, and that comfort zone is wonderful.
Yes,
but it is very dry out there.
It is,
man. Oh man, I know there's been some fires, so going into the Christmas season, we'll want to keep that in mind. So we have a regular week, one full week of work now.
Okay.
I like that.
I'll try to make sure I'm here every day.
Well, I will too.
Okay.
It's nice to get back into a routine. I like routine.
I would agree with that. Yeah, can be.
I mean, it was nice to be out of a routine, but nice to get back into it. The neighborhood was pretty quiet this weekend. I noticed, just a side note, I was thinking about maybe the neighbors bringing over some pecan pie or something, maybe, just a little treat across the street. But didn't happen. I was hoping maybe it would.
Well, I don't think you should talk about Joni like that.
No,
on the air. I mean, I know she's brought in several treats over to you in the past across the street.
Yeah.
So well, I don't think that's right to call out anybody in the neighborhood for not bringing you something.
Well, Chris and Joni were nice enough to invite.
I mean, I assume that's who you're talking about.
No.
Oh.
The new neighbors.
Oh, who would they be?
The Appersons. Chris and Joni had me over. They had me over yesterday to show me their projects.
Oh, yeah? Hey, the door's open. You're welcome anytime.
No,
I've just noticed since we've moved in, you've not made any kind of an attempt to say hi and see how things are going.
Let me make an adjustment here.
Okay.
I know that a lot of people have texted and emailed and sent messages that usually, and all the way from Ohio.
Huh?
Don and Rosemary sent a note saying when they moved to Ohio, the neighbors brought them something to eat and welcomed them. And
when they moved into the neighborhood.
But here in
yeah, exactly.
But this is Nebraska. This isn't Ohio.
Oh.
This is different. This is Cornhusker land here. It's different. Anyway.
Okay. I'll get Shelley right on that. Tell her. Dave wants something.
Well,
Dave wants something baked.
Well, pecan pie would be nice.
I don't know. I don't know if we've ever made a pecan pie. Pecan pie is good.
It's very good.
I don't know if Shelley's Shelley's a great cook and baker, but I don't know about pies.
Well, it's always time to maybe experiment a little bit and
Okay.
learn. And maybe you can make a pie, and if it turns out good, bring it on over.
If it turns out good.
Otherwise,
just keep it
leave
there.
it across the street.
Oh.
If it comes out flat and maybe too crispy or something, go ahead and you guys can have that. Yeah, I had a nice visit with Chris and Joni yesterday, our neighbors across
Good.
the street. They're
Good.
very friendly.
Yeah.
Yeah, even mulched their yard up for them a little bit.
I saw you were out yesterday on the old lawn tractor.
Yeah, as neighbors, we help one another out. And just recently, Vicki and Ed helped us out with a project we had going in the backyard, and I try to return the favors whenever I possibly can, as a good neighbor. But so far, the folks across the street haven't been too neat. They have just kind of ignored folks here on the other side of the street.
That's not true. That's not true about ignoring. No.
Yeah.
We've just tried to be quiet. We don't want to upset the dynamic of the neighborhood. So we're just trying to be quiet.
Sure. Birthdays today. Let's see here. Oh, my goodness gracious. Dan Yancey doesn't live here in Broken Bow anymore, but he certainly did he left his mark. Dan and Jeannie, they live down in Lawrence, Kansas. And Dan is celebrating his birthday today. Tom Bailey at Ansley celebrating a birthday. This would be the senior Bailey.
Oh, okay.
A little older than yours truly, not much. Luella Leggett is celebrating a birthday today, and Gary Gottschalk celebrating birthdays today. Now, we know many other people are celebrating birthdays. So let's compare here and honor both the locals and the stars.
Okay.
You're going to like this one.
Okay.
Ben Scully.
Oh, man. Yes.
94 today.
94. Wow.
Yeah.
And was the voice of the Dodgers, let's see, into his 90s?
Well,
close to 90. He was, if he wasn't in his 90s before he retired, he was awfully close.
Yeah. Well, he was in the booth for the Dodgers for 67 years.
Yeah.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
They say he's probably, if he's got to be right up to the top for baseball announcers.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Howie Mandel is 66 today.
Oh.
Howie, actor, game show host.
Deal or no deal?
Yes, you're right. And he was in the 80s drama St. Elsewhere.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I didn't really remember that. And Russell Wilson is 33 today, NFL quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Wilson is a Super Bowl winning quarterback for the Seahawks. Seahawks are not doing too well this year.
I don't believe so.
Struggling a little bit. Did you want to talk anything about any other football games that took place this past weekend?
How far back do you want to go? Was Thanksgiving part of the weekend? The Bears won. Kicked a field goal at the end of the game, won 16-13.
That wasn't the one I was thinking of. I was thinking of a college game.
Saturday was amazing. I spent just about the entire day watching college football. That was unbelievable. Michigan, Ohio State was good. Auburn, Alabama, man, Auburn.
Didn't watch any of them. I don't know.
That was frustrating. I wanted Auburn to win. And then Oklahoma State was just incredible at night. That was fun. That was a fun day. Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, anything else?
Guess not. We don't
Yes, I watched the Husker game on Friday, and it just, I don't know, it was like fitting the way it ended. I mean, everything just going along fine, and you're just like, okay, it's going to happen today. And then, I mean, are you kidding? A block punt, return for a touchdown, and it just all went downhill from there. Just unbelievable. I don't even know how to describe the season. I saw a stat, and I want to say I came across the TV. Nebraska their 9 losses were all by single digits.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
All by single. Only the Ohio State game was the only game that wasn't a one-possession game, and that was 9 points. And that was like the first time that's happened since 1936 or something.
Boy. We didn't watch much football this weekend. We were watching the Nebraska game, and then after the block punt and then a couple other things happened, I just told my wife, "Let's go out for a drive." And Joan says, "Okay."
Yeah, my wife was wishing I would have went out for a drive. I felt. I mean, as a fan, I felt terrible for the kids. I felt terrible for the coaching staff. I thought they were going to get that one.
Yeah.
21-6, things looking good, and Iowa was kind of shooting themselves in the foot.
They were, yeah.
Early in the game, and I'm like, oh, finally, maybe fortunes have changed, at least for the one game, and if we're going to win one of these games, I would love it to be Iowa.
Yeah, and
then they come back, and now Iowa ends up being in the Big Ten championship game,
yeah,
because of what Minnesota did. I'm just crazy.
Well, and honestly, they got a couple of calls that didn't go their way early in the game. It just seemed like everything was going Nebraska's way. Some of the calls were a little controversial and went Nebraska's way, which doesn't happen very often, doesn't seem like. And then, of course, later in the game, it didn't go that way. But once that block punt, and you can say, what happened there? If you saw the replay, and that's about when I left the house, that was about the perfect angle and approach that a player could make to block a punt. I mean, he came in sideways, kind of slithered in there without hitting without getting a penalty of hitting the punter, and downhill it went from there. Yeah. Well, there's next year already.
Yes. Yeah, there is.
And you've got basketball and different things now, winter sports underway, and some volleyball left yet for the Huskers, correct?
Yeah. Nebraska, it was announced that they are the number 10 overall seed in the NCAA women's volleyball tournament. I follow volleyball, and I certainly follow Nebraska. But Nebraska beat Purdue Saturday, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think they beat Purdue early in the year, too. They beat them twice. How is Purdue the number 6 overall seed and Nebraska the number 10?
I don't know.
I just happened to notice that, and that didn't make sense to me. But anyway, Nebraska is the number 10 overall seed, and they'll host the first 2 rounds at the Devaney Center. They play Campbell on Friday. I think Kansas State and Florida State are the other 2 teams in that round. And then the Friday winners will meet on Saturday. So, yeah, it'll be fun to watch the ladies and see how they progress through the tournament.
Yep, it's going to be a good winter season, and it won't be very long. And we'll be covering local high school teams. I know you're highlighting teams this week on your sportscast, so we'll get into the groove. Full week of getting fired up.
Yeah, we'll start the basketball season with Arcadia, Loop City, and Broken Bow. It'll be in Loop City. That'll be on Thursday. We'll have those games for you Thursday night beginning at 6. And then Friday we'll go to Sargent and do South Loop and Twin Loop, girls and boys basketball. That's how the winter sports season will start for us this week.
All right. It is Cyber Monday. We do want to just put our hands together and plead and ask you politely, yes, go ahead and shop online. Did you know most of the businesses in your community have websites? So if you want to do some cyber shopping, why not use the computer to take a look and see if you can buy something online from your local businesses, or spot something that you've been looking for, you'd like to buy, and go in and make purchases. Black Friday nationwide was down.
Was it?
Yeah, nationwide Black Friday for the first time in history wasn't more than it was the Black Friday the year before. And there's some reasons, they have all kinds of theories for it. So we know that there's a lot of shopping left to be done, and we want you to try to do it at home if you can. Whatever community you're living in, do it at home, and then bounce over to some of the neighboring communities that are your neighbors. And you can do it by getting in the car with some folks and sharing the gas costs, or, going on. We've talked about it before. There's all these boutiques and different businesses and places you can go to. Each community in this area, small community, has something to offer. And they probably have a website or at least a Facebook page. So, yeah, use Cyber Monday to do some local shopping. It's also Throw Out Your Leftovers Day.
Is it now?
Yes.
Okay.
Because we go back to Thursday, it's time that the leftovers go.
Yeah, I think it's probably time that what's left of that turkey goes in our house.
Yeah. Department of Ag says cooked turkey and other meat only lasts 3 to 4 days.
Okay.
So, maybe probably could use the gravy over again, but it gets kind of funky. And cranberry sauce is good for about a week, but, might be time to move it out.
Yeah.
And do your animals a favor. Don't overfeed them with the leftovers.
Good point.
This one you're going to like, too, before we move along. 49th anniversary of the video game Pong.
Pong. All right.
Yep.
Yes. We had a Pong game at home, and it was kind of popular. Some of my buddies had come over, and we'd play, tennis, and I think there was hockey with the two. But then one of my buddies got Atari.
Yeah, Atari.
And then
came along.
nobody came over to my house anymore.
I know. Well, it's the 49th anniversary of the video game. First commercially successful video game, by the way. Really basic, as you mentioned. 2 paddles and a ball, basically bouncing on the screen. It was actually played on arcade machines to start with. Then it kind of got to where you could get it at home. The first one was installed in Andy Cap's Tavern in Sunnyvale, California, 49 years ago. So, Pong, very simple, relaxing game. You could also drink your favorite beverage and play Pong because it wasn't that demanding. Then along came other games, and as you say, it quickly changed. Also, the 20th anniversary of George Harrison's death. He died on this day from cancer in 2001. He was 58 years old. And we'll see if we can pull up a little George Harrison for you later on this morning. Let's play the game.
Okay, let's do. Well, as we go into this holiday season and certainly coming out of Thanksgiving, when you have the Thanksgiving feast or when you get everybody over for Christmas for the big Christmas dinner, you got to have dessert, right?
Oh, yeah.
Got to have dessert. So here's some questions about tasty dessert treats. When added to dough, a teaspoon of what will guarantee a flaky crust? I assume this has to do with pie. When added to dough, a teaspoon of what will guarantee a flaky crust? I have no idea.
I don't either.
But I'll give you the choices. Water, wine, vinegar, or butter. When added to dough, a teaspoon of what will guarantee a flaky crust? Water, wine, vinegar, or butter? If you know, call us at 872-2801.
Fraudulent activity is on the rise, and fraudsters seem to be working overtime. Bruning Bank is dedicated to keeping you safe. Remember, never give out your personal information, click on unsolicited links, or rely solely on caller ID as it can be spoofed. Keep your information safe by monitoring your account transactions with mobile or online banking and set up customized alerts with Notify. If you believe you have been targeted by fraudulent activity, we are here to help. Learn more about fraud safety at bruningbank.com or visit any Bruning Bank location. Bruning Bank, member FDIC.
This holiday season, the place to be is Sargent. 6 weeks of Jolly Jingle savings are underway. Don't miss out. Make sure you check out the Sargent Chamber of Commerce Facebook page to keep up with what businesses are doing for their open houses each week. Even better, head to Sargent yourself and use those Jolly Jingle coupon books and enter to win a prize of Chamber Bucks. The grand prize is 250 Chamber Bucks. Jingle your way to Sargent for Jolly Jingle savings going on right now.
We have Faye on the line. Good morning, Faye. How are you?
I'm fine.
Did you have some turkey and dressing and mashed potatoes the last few days?
Well, we had a real small crowd, so we just had roast chicken.
Oh, that sounds
there you
good.
go.
That sounds real good.
Did you
And we
have?
had rhubarb pie
Oh,
and
rhubarb pie. Oh,
My grandson, that was his request.
yeah. Okay, Faye, so it sounds like you know how to make a pie, so let's ask you this. When added to dough, a teaspoon of what will guarantee a flaky crust? Is it water, wine, vinegar, or butter?
I think it's vinegar.
You're right, it is vinegar. Yeah. And because you've answered correctly, we have for you a certificate that'll get you a free personal pan pizza from Pizza Hut in Broken Bow. So you just come on out and see us when you can.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks,
Thank you,
Faye.
Faye. Have a good one.
You too.
All right, time to restock those shelves. After we get rid of our leftovers, we look at the cupboards, and they're just needing a refill to get back into a regular routine and get the shelves full of good, healthy food. And we have just the man here to tell us how to do that. Steve from the Grocery Cart. How you doing, Steve?
Well, good morning. I'm well. How are you?
We're good. We're good. Did you go ahead and indulge yourself with lots of goodies?
Oh, yeah. Nice traditional meal, although beef was in the mix as well. So we had the trifecta of proteins.
Oh,
ham,
good.
Turkey and beef. Went to visit my folks and my brother and his family, so it was a nice time.
Good.
Yeah.
Good to hear. So, the fridge is probably full of things that we maybe should get rid of now.
Possibly.
And we need to restock. Can you help us?
Oh, absolutely. The GK's got what you need for groceries, for sure. So this ad runs from November 29th today through December 5th. Can you believe it?
I cannot.
Already December 5th at the end of this ad, and before you know it, it'll be Christmas and a new year. And we'll do it all over again.
We will.
Yeah. So this week in our fresh meat department is where we'll start at the GK. This is a 10-pound tube of 80% lean ground beef, and that's going to be $2.78 a pound, so a decent price there for the 10-pound tube of 80% ground beef. Of course, you can portion that out, freeze some of it if you're not able to use it all at once, which most people would not be able to. And it's definitely a versatile deal. You can make sloppy joes one night and tacos another night and a pasta dish, so definitely consider buying one of those tubes. We've also got bone-in Boston butt pork roasts, 8-pound average, so get that pulled pork going, $1.68 a pound. Sirloin tip steaks, of course, this is Grocery Cart's premium Age Choice certified Angus beef sirloin tip steaks, $5.98 a pound. Hormel Natural Choice center cut boneless pork chops, $2.68 a pound. Pick up some of these, some Best Choice salad shrimp. They're 100 to 150 count frozen shrimp, 12-ounce package. And they go great into like a pasta salad, and I can't really think of any other ways to use it, but I think that would be a neat way to buy those up and make your own kind of a seafood pasta salad.
Or, Steve, if you made a pasta salad with shrimp like that and it was really tasty, you could take it over to your neighbors and let them try it as well.
I think Brent is an exquisite cook.
Oh, yeah.
I know how to make chili. That's about it.
Chili is always welcome as
yeah.
well.
That'd be nice. And do you have the little crackers that go with that? If you bring the crackers with that, I'd appreciate it.
Oyster crackers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't want to get messy crumbling up.
No, just the little ones, Brent, would be nice.
Just
Little,
to plop in there.
Yeah.
Okay, Dave.
and get the ones with not too much garlic in them, would you?
Oh, okay. All right. Thanks, Dave.
Sure.
All right. If you think of anything else, please let me know.
Oh, you know I will.
Yeah.
I mean, I think you would probably enjoy some nice breakfast. So Big Buy smoked sliced bacon, 16-ounce package, 2 for $7. Bar S Jumbo Franks, 16-ounce packages, 3 for $4. And much more to save on in that meat department. So definitely get through there and pick up all your needs for the week. And then we'll talk about dairy deals. Top off those tacos or anything else. Maybe a baked potato with some Daisy sour cream, the squeeze varieties. So you talk about not being messy with your crackers. You can easily not be messy with your sour cream by just applying the exact amount that you would like. So these are very convenient at 2 for $4. Best Choice chunk cheese and Best Choice shredded cheese. Definitely time to buy them up. 3 for $5. Frozen foods department has some great meal options and sides and maybe some desserts. So let's go through these. Stouffer's party size entrees, lasagna, enchiladas primarily there. Again, always leave a lot of time to bake these up because they are frozen and they are large entrees, $12.38 each. And they're a nice way to have a nice family dinner, though. But definitely account for that bake time. Always about an hour to an hour and a half, I believe, on a lot of those. So a great side would be Arby's fries. Yep, Arby's fries. You can buy them right in the grocery store. Bake them up and have some wonderful curly Q fries.
I'll be darned. They're actual Arby's
Two
fries.
for $5. Arby's fries.
I'll be darned.
A lot of businesses like that have expanded product into grocery stores. Taco Bell does it. All sorts of brands. Yeah.
You might kind of note that, Brent, because the curlies would really be nice with some hamburger. It's like a couple of hamburgers and some curly fries would really be nice.
That would hit the spot.
Oh, man.
Wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Neighborly activity, I tell you.
Friendship and sharing, that's what we like.
Yes, that's great.
Don't fall for this. Don't take his side. Come on.
Brent, I don't have sides.
Yeah.
He's not a side
I bet you
guy.
do. I've gotten some great sides from the grocery cart.
Oh, well,
How about that for a segue?
those later. Great segue, but I'm not quite there yet.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
It would have worked out really good.
But I guess ice cream can be a side.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
with that burger and fries, a nice scoop of Kemp's Simply Crafted ice creams. So not just your run-of-the-mill vanilla, mind you.
No.
It's got some nice flavors. 48 ounces, $3.98 from the frozen food department. A lot of other great deals. Ream's egg noodles, $3.58 for the 24-ounce variety. And then always be looking for those orange tag savings throughout the store. Unadvertised, and that's why I'm talking about them now, so you can get through there and look for those orange tag savings in each department as you cruise through the GK, finding all of your needs for your family. So definitely be looking out for those. And they are definitely hung up in the grocery department, where we have a lot of great items on ad as always. Pick up Best Choice split top bread, 20 ounces, only 2 for $3. Coca-Cola products, 8-pack little bottles and 12-pack cans, 3 for $13. And Pepsi products, 6-pack, I believe, yes, half liters, 4 for $12. And then your favorite Frito-Lay items are always in stock, but you can pick up Doritos or Ruffles this week, 2 for $6. Swiss Miss hot cocos, $1.98 each. Rice-A-Roni or Pasta-Ronis, 98 cents each. Hunt's pasta sauce in a can, 98 cents each. So a lot of good deals there in grocery. Continuing on, Campbell's chunky or home-style soups in a can, 3 for $5. Hunt's Manwich sauce, 98 cents each. So do you use the Manwich sauce, or do you make your own sauce for Sloppy Joe's?
My wife makes her own.
Yeah, me too.
I think, with different ingredients. I'm not sure what all she uses, but it's really good.
A little bit of ketchup, a little bit of mustard.
Put some
Actually, a lot of ketchup, a little bit of mustard, and some barbecue sauce is what I use.
You put any brown sugar in there?
Once in a while. I end my chili with brown sugar.
Do you?
Yeah,
That'd be nice.
yeah. Right at the end, throw it in there. And
When you make your chili, would you kind of finish it up with some brown sugar, Brent? Because I'd like to try Steve's recipe.
you know,
If you wanna
make
bring
it a
a
little
little over.
spicy and then finish it off with that.
Well, if you want to try Steve's recipe, have Steve bring you over the chili.
Well, that would be
He's not my neighbor.
too far of a drive.
He's not my
I'm a
neighbor.
busy
It would
guy.
get cold by then. Put a little cheese on top, too, would you?
Oh, American Beauty pasta, 98 cents each. So, like I always say, an economical meal is always pasta and sauce. You got your 98 cents American Beauty pastas. You got your 98 cents Hunt sauce. That's a $2 meal if you would just keep it at
Jeez.
that. I like to add it up, dress it up, little ground beef, a little garlic maybe, some cheese. So, but that's always an economical meal, so definitely try that out for sure this week. Swanson broth, definitely in season, 78 cents a can. We also have Kellogg's cereals. These are the family size, big guys, $3.68 each. Pillsbury muffin mix in a pouch, 4 for $5, and always much more on ad in your grocery department. Farm fresh produce, jumbo red onions, 98 cents a pound. Slicing cucumbers, 2 for $1. Green bell peppers, 78 cents each. And best choice, gold potatoes, 5-pound bag, 2 for $6. Get in there and check out all those great varieties at the produce department. They, of course, have some apple cider that you could pick up this time of year, and a few poinsettias already for the holiday that you could pick up. And don't forget those that aisle 1 for your Christmas candy needs, whether it's the bulk stuff we pack up or packaged Christmas items. There's definitely a lot of those in aisle 1 as well. And if you're looking for those sides,
there you go.
Fresh Deli definitely can take care of you. We've got Mrs. Jerry's Seafood Supreme Salad this week. We were talking about picking up those little shrimps and making your own. Definitely can have the deli take care of you this week at $5.48 a pound, so definitely stop in for that. Sliced to order Kretschmar honey ham, always delicious, $4.98 a pound. Get it sliced the way you like it. We have a lot of grab-and-go items, such as pre-sliced meats, cheeses. We have wraps, sandwiches, smoked meats that you can heat and eat, entrees that you can heat and eat, and the list goes on and on in that grab-and-go case just beyond the deli in aisle 11 in the refrigerated doors. You can also find grab-and-go bakery items over there as well. Daily specials. So we've kind of come up with some daily specials so you kind of have something to count on here throughout the week. Monday and Tuesday you can get the Chester's No. 3 meal, 4-piece tenders and 2 sides, $8.98. Wednesday is Wings Day. Hey, Wednesday is Wings Day.
Wednesday is Wings Day. Say that 3 times real fast.
Wednesday is Wings Day. Wednesday is Wings Day. Wednesday is Wings Day.
I can't.
Very well done.
I did it so well. Are you proud of me, Dave?
Oh, I am, and wings would be a nice little treat. But I was wondering, too, before we close here, and I want you to finish, of course, Steve,
yes.
But you started talking about produce and like celery and carrots, and wouldn't like a nice little plate of carrots and celery and olives and with a little dip in the middle? Wouldn't that be a nice neighborly
gift? That would be an extending an olive branch for sure.
Oh, there you go. Are you going to be able to make Christmas baskets and that sort of thing for people, or those kinds of things?
Oh, yeah. We've got the supplies for that. Produce department basically takes those orders and gets those put together. So if you're looking for a nice gift to give a coworker, a friend, family member, a neighbor, you can definitely call the produce department, and they're pretty well custom made for the most part. So.
Custom made for the neighbors and friends and family.
I know. I think it would bring a tear to a neighbor's eye if you got to tug on one of those ribbons and break open a holiday basket from the GK.
That almost makes me cry right now.
I know. It's quite a scene.
It is.
To think of. And then Thursday and Friday in the deli, the daily specials are Chester's No. 4 meal, 2-piece chicken, a side, $7.98. So definitely count on those specials every week at the GK Deli. Still closed on Saturdays. Hours are 8 to 5. We will expand those hours and open up again on Saturday if we can find some help. So definitely apply today. We've got the deli manager position open still. We've got potential full-time and part-time positions open in our deli, so I would love to talk to anyone interested. We also have daytime cashier shifts, so from morning to afternoon. Super awesome shift. Make a little extra money for the holidays even if you want to get going and come in and apply right now, and or just get a permanent part-time job as a front-end cashier. That's a nice job to have as a little extra spending cash. So come see Steve, myself, at the GK to talk about opportunities for jobs.
Okay.
Bakery, right quick. Otis Spunkmeyer muffins, 3-pack, 2 for $5, and rewards bonus items. Last but not least, Kretschmar pre-sliced cheeses packaged up in the deli, 2 for $6, earn 300 points. Rich's Parfait cups over in that same grab-and-go area from the bakery, 2 for $4, earn 200 points. Eggo waffles, 2 for $5, earn 250 points. We have Halo Mandarins, 3-pound bag, $5.98, earn 600 points. Those are easy peel. You could throw that in a gift basket for someone special.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, it would. Imperial Margarine quarters, 1 pound, 98 cents, earn 100 points. Get that bacon going. This time of year is baking season. Fiora Mega Kitchen Towel 6-pack or Fiora Mega Bath Tissue 12 rolls, $6.98 each, earn 700 points. So earn all those extra points on top of the points you earn just for shopping, and then use those points for free items at the GK or gas discounts at Casey's. And don't forget our friendly sushi guys. One of them's back after having some time in the hospital. I saw him today. And so get in for some sushi, get in for some Chester's chicken meals. If you're not looking to cook, we definitely have those great options at the GK. And if you are looking to cook, all sorts of options to choose from.
All right. Grocery Cart is here for you folks out there, your friends, your family, and your neighbors. Can all eat healthy and enjoy
Or not so.
Or yeah, you can go with deep fat fried things, whatever you want to do.
Yes.
But it's all at the Grocery Cart.
Absolutely, and we appreciate everyone that comes in our doors, and I hope everyone has a safe and happy holidays throughout this season.
It's the big stretch now going to Christmas. So
Yep.
and a lot of giving back and forth, and a lot of sharing and gift giving during the Christmas season to show how much you care about people around you.
And the nice weather for those bell ringers so far. Let's hope it continues. And thanks to all of those that volunteer their time to do that.
Okay. I would imagine Jeremy's thinking about that right now. We'll probably have a crew out there before you know it, as a unit, as a team. Got togetherness. Meat and cheese trays, you got those?
You can order those from our deli, but with our staff being short, we can probably only do so many.
Order well ahead, too. Then.
Right. Definitely get yours ordered now to secure that we can get it done for you, for sure.
Kind of think about that a little bit, would you, Brent?
Brent is just stoic.
Got nothing to say.
You're such a nice guy, though. I enjoy my time spent out here.
I'm glad. We love.
If it was
having
just Dave, it just wouldn't be the same.
no.
Oh,
And it's one of these days, after you get settled in the neighborhood, I'm going to bring you over some Velveeta.
That sounds like a great trade after all the
Yummy.
things you're bringing to us.
Would you like it you want it in the package? You want me to warm it up, melt it down for you?
Well, it would seem par for the course. A couple of years ago, Dave got my name in the Secret Santa gift exchange that we do here. And what did Dave get me? A great big block of cheese.
Velveeta.
So-
Nothing says I care.
Yeah, like
more
a
than
block of cheese.
Velveeta.
Oh, thanks, Steve.
Yes, thanks. guys.
News is next.
You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KPBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News Brief. 14 countries, including Canada, have now recorded cases of the new Omicron COVID variant. CBS's Dr. David Aga says experts don't know just how vaccinated people will respond.
The data from the modeling studies look like you will lose a significant amount of immunity, but how much? And is it enough immunity to prevent hospitalization and death? We don't know that answer yet.
Today, the U.S. bans flights from South Africa. Opening statements get underway today in the trial of Ghislaine Maxwell. CBS's Mola Langi is in New York.
According to the indictment, Maxwell helped Jeffrey Epstein recruit, groom, and ultimately abuse victims as young as 14 years old.
This is Cyber Monday, and large retailers are hoping for a sales boost. Retail analyst Bert Flickinger.
Chain stores are really struggling, lack of inventory, and consumers being concerned about shopping in crowded shopping malls and crowded chain stores.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Here is a look at state news. I'm Gavin Higgins. The number of criminal cases that have been dismissed because of the theft of $1.2 million worth of drugs from the Nebraska State Patrol evidence room has grown to nearly 100. Prosecutors in Lincoln have dropped another 33 felony cases, adding to the 66 dismissals that occurred before the end of October. More dismissals could be coming as 13 other counties in the region undertake reviews. In September, Lincoln police announced the arrest of a former State Patrol evidence technician who they alleged conspired with her boyfriend to sell drugs stolen from the evidence room. State officials will now review 117 closed cases, including those who are currently serving sentences. The original goal for Sustainable Beef LLC was to break ground by fall. The goal to access $21.5 million in tax increment financing and the city's retired sewer lagoon is one step closer after North Platte Planning Commission met last week and voted unanimously 9-0 to proceed. The meeting lasted just under 3 hours with testimony heavily weighing in favor of the proposed beef processing plant, which would employ nearly 900 people. The next stop for Sustainable Beef lands with the Community Redevelopment Authority today at 1 o'clock. And if CRA approves forward motion, Sustainable Beef will be back in front of the North Platte City Council on December 7th at 5:30 p.m. It will be a hearing and a public hearing and a final decision for the project concerning TIF and the sale of the desired property. Nebraska Department of Agriculture Director Steve Wellman, two Lincoln County Commissioners, and Senator Mike Groney all spoke last week in favor of the proposed beef processing plant. Family members of those living close to the proposed site shared reasons why they hoped the North Platte Planning Commission would vote against the building of a processing plant near homes and in between the North and South Platte rivers. Following testimony by 20 citizens and leaders, the commission asked questions of experts, including the city's own engineer, Brent Birkland, to clarify some of the topics brought up during the testimonies, including lighting regulations and how a proposed plant would affect the surrounding area. The floor of the plant is proposed to be 5 feet higher than Newberry, while most of the existing lagoon berm will stay in place. Then it will be built up even more from the existing grade from the parking lot and facility.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Eddie Garcia.
Checking Sunday's action from Week 12 in the NFL. Sunday night, it was the Ravens beating the Browns 16-10 despite quarterback Lamar Jackson's 4 interceptions. Baltimore at 8-3 is the number 1 seed in the AFC playoffs. Cleveland drops to 6-6. Packers over the Rams 36-28. Green Bay's 9-3, 5-0 at home. The number 2 seed right now in the NFC playoffs, while the Rams dropped to 7-4 with their 3rd straight loss. Battle of division leaders saw the Patriots beat the Titans 36-13. New England's won 6 in a row. They lead the AFC East and are the number 2 seed in the AFC playoffs. Both teams are at 8-4. Buccaneers beat the Colts 38-31. Tampa Bay's at 8-3. Running back Leonard Fournette, 4 touchdowns in the win, including the game winner with 20 seconds left. Bengals embarrassed the Steelers 41-10. Broncos over the Chargers 28-13. 49ers down the Vikings 34-26. Giants get by the Eagles 13-7. Dolphins beat the Panthers 33-10. Falcons over the Jaguars 24-14. Jets beat the Texans 21-14.
Here's your weatherology forecast. High temperatures working up into the upper 60s for today. We'll see mostly sunny skies. Then for tonight, partly cloudy, a low of 34. For Tuesday, a blend of clouds and sunshine with highs working up into the mid-50s. And then warming up nicely on Wednesday to a high of 67. We'll see lots of sun. Even some lower 70s for high temperatures on Thursday. For the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Michael Carroll.
Does your financial advisor take the time to really listen to you? Is your financial strategy personalized for you and your family? Will your financial advisor be there as your life and financial situations change? Hi, I'm Janet Lawhorn.
And I'm Tim McCaslin.
Your local Edward Jones financial advisors. When we work together, we'll focus on what's important to you.
We'll create a personalized financial strategy backed by our advice, tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. And we'll partner to help your strategy stay on track, no matter what happens. Contact us today at 308-872-6849 or visit edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
8:13, 38 degrees outside here at Broken Bow under a cloudy sky. Winds are out of the west-northwest, but light right now. Barometric pressure's at 29.97, so that's the first movement we've seen. It's been steady, so that's up 1 point. Humidity at 69%. High yesterday, 58. Overnight low of 35. Sunset today at 5:11. Sunrise tomorrow morning at 7:44. And again, 4,100 precipitation recorded so far this month, so very, very dry out there. Again, 38 under a cloudy sky. A little dark out there right now. Brent and Dave with you here on The Breakfast Show. Thanks to Steve Fowler for coming in with grocery cart specials. And, of course, Steve, as he mentioned, is looking for good help out there. If you're looking for a full or part-time job, check it out at the grocery cart. Steve is looking for some good workers. So would you like to talk about the Seven Valleys Health Mart in Callaway? Now be careful what you say, because Marge might be listening. So make it a nice little report.
Well, they're looking for some help. Seven Valleys Health Mart in Callaway has a position available right now for a pharmacy technician. The position offers great benefits, including health, dental, vision insurance, and a simple IRA with paid holidays. You must be certified or obtain your certification 1 year from hire. If interested, you can stop by into the pharmacy in Callaway or send an email to varneyhm@hotmail.com. You can also call the pharmacy for any questions, 308-836-2219. Seven Valleys Health Mart in Callaway, looking for a pharmacy technician.
Thank you, Brent.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be going in to see Stephanie at the Health Mart here in Broken Bow. I think I'll try to slip in there today.
Okay.
Because I think I've made my decision on my my drug plan.
Oh.
I'm going with Z.
Z, Plan Z?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't
Is
know.
that a new plan? Or
it looked good to me.
Oh, did it? All right. Well, good.
I know Stephanie's looking forward to working with me on
I'm
that.
sure.
Good morning, Stephanie.
Yeah. Dave will be in later.
Yeah. If everything works out, I'll come in and we'll get that Z plan going.
Yeah. Just get the paperwork ready now.
Yeah. Just check Z. All right, we have a couple other jobs we're going to be talking about, but we got plenty of time here to do that. Later on, we expect Runza to stop by.
Good.
We'll see who it is. But talking about Christmas giving, gift cards, that sort of thing, I'm sure. Ordering ahead on, large amounts of Runza when you got company coming in, that sort of thing.
Good.
You're just looking a little smug.
What? What? See, there you go again. It's always my look. It's like back when I was growing up. When you had mom and dad, and all of a sudden dad would go, "Don't give me that look." And as a kid, you're going, "What look am I giving? I'm not giving you a look, Dad. I've learned not to give you the look." But don't give me that look.
But you were, because he wouldn't have said it if you weren't giving him the look.
But as a kid, you're like, I'm not looking at you.
But you didn't realize it, did you?
In a weird way.
When you were a little boy, you didn't realize you were giving the look, and you were really giving the look, and your dad saw the look, and he told you, "I don't want to see that look again." That's where I'm at.
Okay, all right. Well, I apologize for giving you the look.
Speaking of your family, you suppose Peggy, your mom's listening?
She could be, yeah. Yeah, they might both be listening this morning.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
good morning,
Yeah.
Appersons.
Yeah, good morning, Mom and Dad.
Welcome to the show. I hope you don't feel like sometimes I pick on Brent, because he's really subtly, Peggy, picking on me all the time. I just want you to know that. But I've got a solution to that.
Oh, really?
Yes, it is the anniversary of George Harrison's passing at age 58 on this day. And so we're going to play a little George Harrison this morning on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. It's a beautiful song called "Give Me Love."
where your teams are. Global enterprises trust the easy-to-use, reliable, and secure Zoom platform to power high-performance teams. Empower your workforce with Zoom. Save 15% on meetings, chat, and phone with a Zoom United bundle. Visit zoom.com/bundle. Zoom, how the world connects.
Whether you're vaccinated or not, it's important to know the symptoms of COVID and its variants. Fever is the leading sign, and only the Exergen temporal scanner thermometer has been proven accurate with more than 100 clinical studies. Non-contact thermometers have no clinical evidence behind them and cannot be relied on. Be vigilant and seek medical advice at the first sign of fever. Be accurate with Exergen. Learn more at Exergen.com.
You're listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show on a Monday. Thanks for doing so. Looks like Brent just got a text.
Yeah, it's from Mom. Good morning, guys. We are both listening. We do remember that look. And, here we go. Dave, glad you keep our son in line.
Oh,
come on, Mom.
Peggy, thank you so much.
Please.
You know, Peggy.
Why is everybody encouraging you today? Steve was kind of encouraging you, was on your side. Now even my mom.
You know, I feel a bond with your mom. I think Peggy and I, we relate.
Yeah.
And I think we both understand that look that you don't think you have, and your dad certainly does.
Yeah, I remember several times. Don't give me that look.
See, many years ago, when parenting was different, they could say, you don't straighten up, I'm going to knock that look off your face.
Yes, yeah. Can't do that anymore.
No, you can't do that anymore, which is probably okay. Well, welcome, Mr. and Mrs. Apperson, to the show. Hope everything's going well for you as we get ready for the holiday season. We're going to see if we can get Jeremy Shipe in here in a little bit. He's working on some production right now. But when he gets caught up here, I'd like to have him come in and talk about the Lighted Up Decorating Contest, because that is in full steam ahead mode now. Your chance to win $150 in Broken Bow Chamber Bucks. And we'll have Jeremy explain it to you and kind of run through it for you, because he has created that with all the graphics and so forth on Sandals Express and on the webpage. And you can also go to the Chamber of Commerce, Broken Bow Chamber of Commerce website to get your entries in. He'll tell you all how to do that. And we'll have about $600 worth of chamber bucks going to be given out, $150 to homes, $250 to businesses, and we'll let him explain the rest. If you haven't entered, get ready to do so, because the deadline's coming up on the 5th of December, which isn't too far away.
No.
Now I feel a little pressure now that I know your mom and dad are listening or watching. I don't know which, but I'm glad that we're working together as a team here this morning. My good friend and neighbor, Brent Apperson. I kind of thought maybe you might come over and help me move that ladder around to the garage yesterday. The day before yesterday was.
Well, you didn't ask.
Well, I don't.
I can't read your mind.
I don't ask neighbors to do that.
I can't read your mind all the time. Oh, you know what? Wait a minute. Hang on, Shelley. Just a minute. Oh, yes. I can fit. Dave needs my help. Hang on. I'll be right back. I can't read your mind.
You know, I really like that.
What?
That you would be on point if I was over there like moving a ladder or something and you'd just run over and help me. I think that would be so cool.
Yeah. That would be interesting.
It's not a one-way street, you know. If I saw you out there.
I don't think your mind is a place I want to go, though.
Oh, Peggy, that hurt. Chamber bucks, very important part of Christmas.
Yeah, very enjoyable part of Christmas.
Yeah. I want to find the sheet here now that I did the intro. Okay, when you shop with Chamber members, you have a chance to win Chamber bucks, which are as good as cash, right?
Mm-hmm, you bet.
Christmas bucks are here again at our Chamber businesses, and members are excited to draw your name. Minimum win is $20. So if you spend $10 and your name is drawn, you're going to get $20, going up to $100. So if you spent $125, you're going to get $100 of that back if your name is drawn. And fill out a ticket with your name, phone, and your name, phone number, and amount of purchase would probably be on the ticket. Winners will be announced on the Chamber of Commerce Public Affairs program on Friday, December 10th, 17th, and 24th. Oh, Joyce. I couldn't read your lips, Gavin. Come on in, Joyce. I thought maybe I'd made a mistake on the Chamber bucks. I'm a little paranoid right now after last week. Oh, Joyce. So good to see you.
Good morning.
How's things at Runza?
Very well.
Good.
Very well.
Tasty, too.
Very tasty, yes.
Yeah. So when you make sloppy joes at home, do you use a mix or do you make your own? Or do you make sloppy joes?
I don't make sloppy joes. My family's not fond of sloppy joes, so.
Well, why would you have a sloppy joe when you can have a Runza?
I would agree with that.
That's true, yeah. Nope, haven't made any in years, actually. I like them.
It was the very first thing that my wife, Joan, made before we got married. It was kind of a test.
I see.
And everything was going well, and she went to put the pepper, and the cap fell off.
Oh, no.
And the pepper, a whole bunch of pepper, fell in. Mm. And knowing it was her first attempt at cooking, because her mom was not, she was the queen of the kitchen, I should say. And so Joan really didn't learn how to cook too much. And I went ahead and ate that sloppy joe down without any complaints.
That was wise.
But it was really hot.
That was wise. My first test was coffee, and I flunked that with Kevin.
How did that happen?
Well, my dad had a sporting goods store, and Kevin was in and out of there buying stuff, and we weren't dating or anything yet then. And we had a little coffee area there that fishermen, well, you know how fishermen are, come in and talk. And so my dad told me to make coffee, and I'm not a coffee drinker. I don't ever make coffee. I had no idea how many grounds to put in. So anyway, Kevin got a cup and took a drink and said to me, I think that's the worst cup of coffee I've ever had. That's exactly what he said. And I always tease him and say, why would I marry somebody that told me that?
That's a great story.
Yeah.
But
true story.
But he went ahead and put that aside.
He put that aside. Yep. So.
How about you, Brett? Did Shelley ever have a boo-boo when you first got married? On the stove?
I don't know. I can't really remember. Nothing sticks out in my mind.
That's good. By the way, we have to behave extra good today. Because both Brent's mom and dad are listening.
Oh, okay.
Down in Arkansas.
Oh.
So we have to
hello from Broken Bow.
Yeah,
hello from Runza.
There you go. Yeah. So a busy time of year. Everybody knows that. And we can help ourselves out to cut down some of the stress by letting you guys help us out.
Absolutely. And we can help you in more than one way. Obviously, stop in and eat when you're on the fly. It's a busy time of year, and between athletic events and holiday activities, people are running around like chickens with their heads cut off.
Are.
So yeah. So stop in, dine in, drive through, carry out. We can do that all. Also, if you're thinking about Christmas Eve, remember that we can do soup in quantities. We've done it up and frozen it for people that are going to take it out of town. We've had it hot and fresh, ready for them to pick up at 4 o'clock on Christmas Eve. We have some people that drop off their crock pots, and we fill them, and they stop back and pick them up. So a lot of options there for the soup. And remember also the party runzas. Those need to be ordered a day in advance. Those are the kind of half-size runza, a real nice size to have with the bowl of soup. So remember, we can do that as well. But then also we can help you with your Christmas shopping. Remember our gift cards. And we have that holiday special going on with those, where if you buy $50 in Runza gift cards, you'll get a free $10 holiday gift card. you can gift yourself, or it's obviously suitable enough that it can be given as a gift as well.
Mm-hmm.
But that $50 doesn't have to be one $50 card. It can be 10 5s, 5 10s, 2 25s, whatever. As long as you add up to 50, you get that $10 card. And
Great gift.
it is a great gift, yeah.
I mean, takes the stress out of all the way through. You
It
know
does.
They're going to
And,
love it.
You know, you get to a certain age where it's like, I really don't need anything.
Exactly.
You know, your kids ask you, what do you want for Christmas? Like, I really don't know. But, you know, gift cards are pretty nice.
They are very nice.
It's something that you use. You don't have to dust it. You know, it'll get used.
Years later, you don't have to wonder what to do with it.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly right.
Yeah.
So, yeah, have that going on. Want to talk about our holiday hours. We'll be closing at 4 o'clock on Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve. And, of course, we'll be closed all day Christmas Day. And then we will close early also on New Year's Day, I believe 7 o'clock on New Year's. So.
Okay.
But 4 o'clock on Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve. And we usually have a good little push there late afternoon on Christmas Eve for gift cards and those kind of things. So just keep it in mind that we'll be closing at 4 o'clock so our employees can get home with their families. And obviously we don't walk out the door at 4 o'clock if that's our closing time.
Yeah.
So
a lot of cleanup.
There is a lot of cleanup. Yep. So a lot going on. Soup schedule. Just a reminder, broccoli cheese is on Mondays, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday. And Wisconsin cheese on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Saturday.
Okay. All right.
So, and of course we have potato bacon and our homemade chili every day. So provided that potato bacon comes in. We had another little supply issue with that last week, but we're back on track, I think. So, yep, continuing to see those kind of things, as is most everyone in business. So,
yeah, it doesn't matter what.
We're still waiting on corn dogs. Our supplier has shut those off quite some time ago and still can't get those. So, keeping our fingers crossed for the day those get back.
Are you still able to create a root beer float?
Absolutely. You bet.
Boy, that'd be nice sometime.
Ice cream and root beer, we have both of those.
You know, if your neighbor would just drop by with a root beer float and bring it, to your house, it would be so nice.
You know, I always thought when you move in new to the neighborhood, the neighbors bring you things.
Thank you.
I've been listening this morning, and it's like, really?
I have thought the same thing.
I thought they show hospitality to the neighborhood by bringing things over to the new neighbor.
Exactly. Kind of introduce you to the
welcome
neighborhood.
to the neighborhood.
Exactly. Yeah, me too, Joyce.
Yeah,
but,
I've been a little puzzled about that.
Thank you. I'm glad I'm not the only one.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Obviously.
yeah, exactly. I'm finding out traditions I never knew existed in neighborhoods.
Yeah.
And Dave comes up with a new one just about every day.
Probably only in his neighborhood. Remember, we have pigs in a blanket on Wednesdays. And now that chili is here, we can do those chili cheese pigs, and those are so popular with people. And pigs, Wednesdays only on those. But remember, with that chili, any day we can do the chili salad, which we haven't talked a lot about, but sounds crazy. But we start with our salad blend, and then we put chili on top of that and cheese and served with ranch dressing, and it's really, really good.
Sounds delicious.
And also the chili cheese fries are available this time of year. So it's kind of what we call our secret menu, but we take a medium order of fries and layer chili and cheese between that and serve with a fork, and boy, they're good.
Sounds really good. You can eat that for breakfast.
You could, yeah.
That sounds good.
If you still have, and you should still have those band cards, I think people forget those. They bought those in August, September when school was starting, from the band music students that were selling those. And remember, that's free ice cream with the purchase of a combo meal or a salad. So a lot of people have them, and we really don't see very many of those come in. So don't forget. That's probably in your billfold or purse somewhere.
Yep, stuffed it away and was going to use it later.
Yeah, exactly. And then it gets to next August and you realize you haven't used the offers on there.
Yeah.
Yep. So, and of course the parade tonight will be open after the parade.
Lighted parade is at 6, and there'll be plenty of time to either eat before or after.
Exactly. And I heard you talking about Chamber Bucks just when I came in, but a reminder that we are a sponsor for the Chamber Bucks. So you can start registering today, and then we'll draw 3 different weeks, and that name will go to the Chamber into their drawing, and hopefully we'll have some winners from Runza.
Okay. Can you guys remember, I think the recent lighted parades have been nice. Tonight's going to be beautiful.
It'll be a beautiful evening.
We can remember where
I remember when it was
wasn't
canceled.
so nice. It was
Yes,
canceled. It was so cold, or ice.
Yeah,
and,
snow and yeah.
So get out and enjoy, and
Yeah.
stop by Runza.
It ought to be a wonderful evening and good evening for soup afterwards.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Nice. So
Okay.
lots going on. Of course, as always, if you're needing some extra Christmas cash, stop in. We still have some positions open and be happy to visit with you about your availability. We can look at from full-time to 1 day a week to a couple hours a day, however you want to fashion it. We can probably make it work.
Okay.
Yeah.
Times have changed.
Times have changed,
but
and we're extremely grateful for those that we do have. I can't praise them enough because we're working fast and hard, and we have just a fantastic crew that's it's not always easy when you're a little bit short of help and busy. And
and
we have some real rock stars, let me tell you.
You do, and I know we've talked about this before, but you're doing a great job of hiring the people that are available, because there's seems like they're just a friendly part of the family. I mean, you just get treated right when you drive through or walk into Runza, and that means you got your staff is friendly.
We certainly hope so.
Yeah.
Yep, and we've picked up several part-time ones recently that are just doing a fantastic job and kind of there just to help us out because they knew we were in such a pinch. So
good.
Appreciate that as well.
Question for you.
Yes.
I think it was the last time I went through.
Mm-hmm.
I actually ran out of gas about a Custer Public Power after I'd left your drive-through.
Really?
And when I was sitting at the ordering deal, I realized my motor had died, and I thought, I'm losing it. What did I shut my car off for in gear? I started it up, came around, talked to you, and we had, nice conversation, and I was harassed slightly, but not too much. And got down to Custer Public Power. What would have happened if I would have run out of gas right there at the window?
That would have been interesting, wouldn't it? We probably would have sent a crew out to push you out of the drive-through.
Oh, boy, I don't think I'd run out of gas for 20 years or more. And there I was, and I thought, boy, Brent says, what would have you done if you would have ran out in line?
Yeah. I think early on when we opened, I think we had a fender bender in the drive-through, and we kind of had to move them out. So before the police got there, just like move over to the side so we can keep rolling here.
Yeah, you couldn't hold up the food. Yeah. Well, thanks for all you guys do. I hope people notice that you're a great restaurant, runs as a great product, fresh foods, good service, all the things you've highlighted today, plus all the things that you guys do in the community and for the community.
Absolutely. I've said many times before, but we've been very blessed by getting to land in Broken Bow when we were young many years ago, and Broken Bow has blessed us, and it's our duty to give back as much as we can.
You can probably tell about when they were first married, Brent, because Kevin would have coffee grounds in his teeth.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. You're not going to forget that one, are you?
I'll mention it to him next time I see him.
Yeah. Ask him how I do on making coffee. I've hardly ever made any sense, to be honest. So
You just don't get into that. You don't drink it yourself.
No, we don't drink. In fact, I was thinking over the weekend, I thought, oh no, we had company coming for Thanksgiving, and I thought, I'm going to have to dig around here and see if we still have a coffee pot in case anybody wants coffee.
We don't drink it at home during the week, but on the weekend it's kind of nice to have a cup on Saturday morning. And we have one of those that now, they're not so environmentally friendly, to be honest.
Oh, the little cup thing.
Yeah. But they're sure handy just to make one cup.
Right, yeah. I love the smell of coffee. If I could just have the smell of coffee every day, I'd love that.
Yeah, that does smell good, doesn't it?
It does, very good, yeah.
I wish Brent would maybe get a cologne that he smelled like hot roasting coffee. It'd be a lot more enjoyable working in this room.
Oh.
I'll get right on that.
Yeah. There you go. That might be... There's an idea for a...
I'll just sprinkle myself with coffee grounds when I come in for the show.
That'd be nice of you, neighbor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's the cat business?
Good. Everybody's fine, I think. How's the cat business in your neighborhood?
Good. Good. I don't want to make my wife mad at me, so I won't she's got a new deal she ordered for one of the cats. So,
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to ask her when I see her.
Yeah, ask her about it.
Yeah. A new deal.
I know. Anything else?
No, I think we're good. So remember, we're the registration point for those chamber bucks. Excuse me. And that gift card promotion going on between now and Christmas Eve that you can get that extra $10 when you buy 50 and come out and see us.
All right. Joyce and Kevin and the crew at Runza. I'd love to have you stop by anytime. And good idea tonight before or after the lighted parade. Stop in and get something warm. And
Absolutely.
all right. Thanks, Joyce.
Yes.
Appreciate it. Here's music from Jade Bird.
They say it's around you different than I usually.
Check for big bucks. You're thinking, hey, this could be my lucky day. Well, if you get a check in the mail that you weren't expecting, it's probably not your lucky day. In fact, you're probably about to be the next victim of a scam. Did you know that scammers may not initially ask you for money, but instead they give you money? Asking you to deposit funds into your account is the first step of many financial scams. At Nebraska State Bank, we're here to help and protect when someone is trying to make you their next scam victim. Nebraska State Bank, member FDIC.
Exceptional Senior Living is Off-Broadway Assisted Living in Broken Bow. They have a few beautiful and spacious apartments available now. They'd love to visit with you if you are thinking it's time for a more secure and safe environment for yourself or a loved one. They also have a wonderful dining room with a great kitchen staff and many activities available for their community members. Just unveiled is their new virtual tour at offbroadwayapartments.com. They have pictures available on Facebook as well. For more information, call Off-Broadway at 872-2522.
Rise and shine.
All right. The Get Up and Go Breakfast Show on KCNI KBBN.
The landscape of last year left a lot of people deconditioned. Are you or your loved one struggling with strength, balance, or pain? This can lead to falls, weakness, and overall decreased quality of life. At Team Physical Therapy 872-5111, we're dedicated to taking all the steps necessary to ensure you and your loved ones are getting exceptional care in a clean and safe environment. We are available to you in one of our 5 locations: your home, independent living facility, or assisted living facility. Call us today at 872-5111 or check us out on the web at myteampt.com.
Seven Valleys Health Mart in Callaway has a position available for a pharmacy technician. This position offers health, dental, vision, and a simple IRA with paid holidays. Must be certified or obtain certification 1 year from hire. If interested, you can stop into the pharmacy in Callaway or send email to varneyhm@hotmail.com. Details of this position can be found on Sandhills Express employment page. That's Seven Valleys Health Mart in Callaway, looking for a pharmacy technician.
At Bow Bootery, they have items to keep you warm and cozy both indoors and outdoors. This week, they've marked 20% off slippers, wool caps, and wild rags. These slippers are lined with comfy fuzz or wool and have grips on the bottom to keep you moving right. Their wool caps have flaps to keep your ears warm, and silk wild rags are perfect to keep the wind off your neck. Available in plain or with designs. Go and see all of their wonderful gift ideas at Bow Bootery on the Square in Broken Bow.
9 minutes before the hour. Yes, the lighted parade is tonight, and we might get Gavin in here to talk a little bit about that. I know he's in tune with the Chamber of Commerce, but we'll have the fire pits, the s'mores, caroling. Santa will be in town tonight. The lighted parade at 6. I believe usually the mayor steps in and lights up the park. A little ceremony there. Going to be a fun night in Broken Bow. And again, remember, some of the businesses have their doors open for you to shop up through that time period. We know Clips and Curls, along with Ollie's from Sargent, are teaming up, and they're staying open until, I think, 8 tonight. And they have everything from coffee to clothes to hair supplies and products and so forth. And you might even get a haircut at 7 o'clock. I don't know.
Yeah.
But that's going on, and a lot of the businesses will have their doors open for you to walk into, warm up a little bit, and do a little shopping. So come on down early and have a good time.
There you go.
The Nebraska Department of Transportation. We used to call it the state.
Yeah.
Work for the state.
There you go.
You could go to work for the state.
You can, yeah. They have several positions open right now. The Nebraska Department of Transportation is currently accepting an application for a highway maintenance worker in Oconto and also for a highway construction technician in Broken Bow. They're also accepting applications for a office specialist to provide office support to staff in the Broken Bow office. And they are accepting applications for a highway maintenance worker in Broken Bow as well. For a full job description of all of these positions and to apply, you need to go to their website, which is statejobs.nebraska.gov. An online state application must be completed. Notify Nebraska state personnel if you need accommodation in the selection process, and you can do that by calling 402-471-2075. The state of Nebraska is an equal opportunity veterans preference employer.
Thank you, Brent. 58 years ago today, President Johnson named a commission headed by Earl Warren to investigate the assassination of President Kennedy. And this time of year, for you folks who were around at that time, it kind of brings back those memories of the assassination of President Kennedy and then the investigation that followed. Unfortunately, I think they still are having many theories on how that happened and was there more than one involved, and there's been all sorts of stories and, how do I want to put it, true stories and not so true stories about how that all took place, but it was a tragic time in our history. Now, Brent, I know your mother is listening or watching, and your dad, and I know that sometimes you get uncomfortable. And now, what do you call that again when people have gas when they pass gas?
Why are you asking again?
Well, what's it called?
What? Well, I think it's flatulence.
Flatulence.
Yeah. Yeah, that.
That. Okay. Well, here's a good news story about that.
Oh,
that very
really?
process.
Oh, okay. A news story about passing gas.
Yes.
Wonderful. Okay.
A brewery is using green algae beer to make cows less toxic in that area, burping and passing gas.
Oh.
a brewery in Australia is using the algae from this beer to reduce gas and burping and, flatulence. Young Henry's Brewery is using algae during the beer's fermentation process.
Okay.
The microalgae ingest carbon dioxide released instead of letting it go out into the atmosphere. Then, leftover algae goes into cattle feed, reducing the methane gas released by the cows. So, that could be something we could see here in America. I don't know whether they'll do it in a brewery, but they could certainly do the process over so that the cows would have less tummy aches and less indigestion.
Okay.
Therefore, reducing the amount of methane gas released by the cows.
Wow.
Lifestyle and science mixed together.
Mm-hmm.
That didn't embarrass you too much, did it?
No. Can you say flatulence again?
Passing gas. That's what I call it. More right after these words on The Breakfast Show.
Ansley Lumber and Supply is proud to be your full-service lumber yard. From premium lumber and top-quality building materials to paint, tools, and ag supplies. When you drop by Ansley Lumber, their crew is prepared to help you with your project. From the materials for building a house to the accessories and pieces needed to make it a home. Ansley Lumber hopes you stop by to talk to them about your dream project. Ansley Lumber and Supply, Main Street, Ansley, or call 308-935-1815.
It's hard to believe it's time for Medicare open enrollment already. Hi, this is Liana with Nebraska Owners Insurance Agency. Open enrollment for Medicare plans starts October 15th and runs through December 7th. It's very important to review your current health and prescription coverage each year. The TV advertising and phone calls can get overwhelming. Let me help. Give me a call at 308-836-2201 or stop into the office in Callaway at 115 East Kimball Street or in Broken Bow at 914 South D to schedule an appointment today.
Are prairie dogs wreaking havoc in your pastures? Then get rid of them with Rosol from Aeroseed. Rosol is a restricted use pesticide approved for use on prairie dogs by licensed pesticide applicators between October 1st and March 15th. Rosol is an easy-to-use bait that provides excellent acceptance, has superior weatherability, and proven reliability. To learn more about Rosol, call or stop by Aeroseed in Broken Bow today and purchase Rosol by December 31st to get rebates of $6.25 per pail.
8:57, Gavin Higgins is in the studio. Gavin, first question for you. Before you and your wife were married, did she make a meal that maybe didn't turn out, just kind of as a test?
I'm sure, yeah.
What, did you remember what it was? Like, was it?
Couldn't tell you.
You couldn't
No
remember
way.
it?
Nope.
That's what. Brent's also claiming that. I don't know if that's true or not. But.
It's funny, though.
We're just smart.
Yeah. Well, like, I couldn't remember. I bet if you asked my wife, she 100% would know.
Oh.
Like, my mom knows the very first pie she made. Dad's like, I don't remember. But she's like, I could tell you the first pie made, it came out horrible. It was, it was a throwaway pie. But Dad's like, I don't know. It doesn't sound familiar to me.
Well, okay. All right. I think that's a good story. Can you tell us a little bit about the lighted parade? What's going on before, during, and after?
Yeah. So it's finally here. It's nice to actually have the parade back at the square. Of course, last year was the reverse parade, and that was a lot of fun as well, just kind of being able to stand there, of course, with COVID, everyone driving through. But having it back at the square it's going to be a lot of fun, and the weather's going to be great. 4:30 is when things kind of get started. Santa will be at the bandstand. I believe Mrs. Claus will also be joining him. There will be candy canes for the kids, hand warmers for adults, thanks to BD. They'll be providing those. And then also Third City Church will be serving chili, so be able to get some food there. Ollie's Coffee and Boutique out of Sargent is coming down. They're going to be serving apple cider and coffee, I believe, along with Clips and Curls. So that's where they'll be. Bruning Bank, I think as soon as it was announced that we were going to continue with a lighted parade this year, they called, like within a couple hours of them opening. So they'll be serving hot chocolate as they always do. That'll be in front of, I think they're going to have it in front of the bank. I'm trying to think here what else is going on. They'll have s'mores right around the bandstand. There'll be a bunch of fire pits there that kids and adults can enjoy some s'mores there, so that'll be a lot of fun. Then, of course, the parade will take place, and it's always fun. By the time we get to the parade, it'll be dark out. The city did a great job of getting everything, all of the street lights looking really nice, so we'll have that parade on the north side of the square, just a couple blocks there. So we'll be there playing some music. There'll be some music beforehand as well, and should be a great time of just being able to get together. And then some of the wonderful singers that we have throughout the area will be at the bandstand as well. They'll be singing, and then, of course, the mayor will light the square, and that kind of kicks off the holiday season, Christmas time, so to speak. So it's going to be a lot of fun, and really 4:30, basically, as soon as you get off work, get the kids out of school, head on down to the square, spend an evening, bring some blankets, gloves, hats, stay warm, but it should be a great time.
Yeah, it always is. And, it's a kind of a short and sweet parade. It isn't like it's July, so people go to extra efforts to put these floats together. I did talk with some folks yesterday who are working on their float yesterday.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, so I think they're, with not having it last year where they could parade by, and we have this beautiful forecast, I think there's a lot of people that are going to put one together. So it might be a little bit longer than usual, but it's always beautiful. Just puts you in the spirit.
It does, and there's a lot of great ones that people get creative. I've already seen a couple of different communities throughout the state that have done, they'll get the battery-operated lights, and I think someone decorated a pig up in Valentine, which was really cool. But people get super creative, and it's just a great time to kind of kick off the holiday season. And it's always nice to get back into that normalcy that we didn't have last year. And last year turned out really cool. I thought it was a lot of fun doing it the reverse style and seeing those cars. I'm sure not waiting wasn't that much fun, but seeing all the cars all the way past the hospital was a sight. It was really cool.
That was phenomenal. Just driving through the fairgrounds, and they were lined up clear past the vet clinic to the north. It was amazing. We had a lot of fun with that, too.
We did.
This will be a lot of fun tonight. So looking forward to that. Thank you, Gavin.
You bet.
Are you sure you don't remember Michaela's first dish that she might have messed up? Maybe before you got married. Maybe she was trying to experiment a little bit and make you happy with the idea that you would be eating her delicious food.
I honestly can't say. I mean, the thing is, I'm not a great cook myself, so it wasn't going to matter what it was. But I'm with Brent. I'm not stupid. I'm not going to say, "Oh man, that just wasn't that good." Otherwise, I wouldn't be here.
Peggy, he's got that look going again.
Oh,
Peggy.
there we go. There's the look.
What is the look?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what the look is. I never know I'm giving anybody a look. But according to Dave, I've been giving him the look a lot.
I would use the word smug.
Smug? Yes, it sounds exactly like Brent is smug.
That's the smug one he just gave me. He has another one that,
the questioning look, like,
kind of, you're full of baloney. Look.
Okay, I will admit I've given him that look a few times. I won't deny that one.
I mean, and he doesn't like the way I say passing gas. So I'm not going to say it anymore. I'm just going to say passing gas. What's that? How do you say that again?
I want to hear you say it.
No, you say it first.
I think the word you're looking for is flatulence.
Flatulence.
Sounds about right. This conversation's getting weird.
Flatulence.
Flatulence.
Yeah. You get out and about, and sometimes you get near a herd of cattle, and there's a lot of flatulence. Nothing that a little algae won't take from a brewery. They won't fix. News is next.
You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KPBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News Brief. The new Omicron variant is spreading, and health officials are scrambling to find out more about it. Dr. Anthony Fauci tells CBS Mornings.
Things that we don't know right now is whether the people who do get infected have a severer form of the disease, or whether it's a light disease or somewhat the same as Delta.
Spread to at least 14 countries. Today, the U.S. restricts flights from South Africa. Ghislaine Maxwell's trial is beginning. CBS's Matt Piper is in New York.
The 59-year-old is being tried on several federal counts, including trafficking underage girls for financier Jeffrey Epstein to sexually abuse.
A man from Guatemala was arrested after he stowed away on a flight to Miami. Aviation expert Jay Radcliffe says there's a big question for airport officials.
How did this individual have access to be able to walk across the tarmac, middle of the day, climbing into the landing gear without anyone detecting this individual?
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Eddie Garcia.
Checking Sunday's action from Week 12 in the NFL. Sunday night, it was the Ravens beating the Browns 16-10 despite quarterback Lamar Jackson's 4 interceptions. Baltimore at 8-3 is the number 1 seed in the AFC playoffs. Cleveland drops to 6-6. Packers over the Rams 36-28. Green Bay's 9-3, 5-0 at home. The number 2 seed right now in the NFC playoffs, while the Rams dropped to 7-4 with their 3rd straight loss. Battle of division leaders saw the Patriots beat the Titans 36-13. New England's won 6 in a row. They lead the AFC East and are the number 2 seed in the AFC playoffs. Both teams are at 8-4. Buccaneers beat the Colts 38-31. Tampa Bay's at 8-3. Running back Leonard Fournette, 4 touchdowns in the win, including the game winner with 20 seconds left. Bengals embarrassed the Steelers 41-10. Broncos over the Chargers 28-13. 49ers down the Vikings 34-26. Giants get by the Eagles 13-7. Dolphins beat the Panthers 33-10. Falcons over the Jaguars 24-14. Jets beat the Texans 21-14.
Here's your weatherology forecast. High temperatures working up into the upper 60s for today. We'll see mostly sunny skies. Then for tonight, partly cloudy, a low of 34. For Tuesday, a blend of clouds and sunshine with highs working up into the mid-50s. And then warming up nicely on Wednesday to a high of 67. We'll see lots of sun. Even some lower 70s for high temperatures on Thursday. For the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Michael Carroll.
News and weather was brought to you today by Custer Electric and Irrigation in Broken Bow. Custer Electric and Irrigation, your local Zematic by Lindsay dealer, is having an open house, and they want to see you there. Join them in the shop on West Highway 2 Broken Bow on Tuesday, December 7th. From noon until 2, the day is all about fun, a warm soup lunch, savings, and prizes. Here are some of the open house specials. 43 RPM center drives for $495, originally $615.57. Zematic style gearboxes on sale for $410 from $513.90. Valley style gearboxes for $455 on sale from $569.71. SR100 end guns on sale for $940 from $1,171.70. Also ask about current specials on driveline conversions and sprinkler packages. Plus enjoy 15% off all other parts on December 7th only. Your friends at Custer Electric and Irrigation would love to see you Tuesday, December 7th from noon until 2. The soup will be warm, the prize drawings will be awesome, and the savings will make your wallet happy. Tuesday, December 7th, an open house at Custer Electric and Irrigation, West Highway 2, Broken Bow.
9:08 is your time. Real quick, want to give you a little heads up here. Viero Wireless has a store in Custer County. It's at Ansley, Nebraska, right on Main Street, along with the Gibbons Electric and Gibbons Gadgets, all right there in one location. And right now they have some really good deals going on yet this month. Now, I don't know whether that'll roll into December or not, but you can talk to Cassandra about that right on the Main Street of Ansley at their store there. They have some really good deals going on right now for new phones and replacements and packages that are deep discounts. So check it out. Stop in and see Cassandra at Viero Wireless in Ansley. She'll take care of you and get you set up. We're going to get Jeremy in here in just a little bit. And I think Brent has at least one more thing he wants to tell you about. And I don't think it has anything to do with cow gas, does it?
No, it does not.
Okay.
Would you like me to share it now?
Well, go ahead. Just blow us away.
Here's another job opportunity for you. Central Nebraska Community Action Partnership is looking for an individual to work as an infant toddler teacher center specialist. This is 40 hours per week, year-round, and it's in Broken Bow. Starting pay is hourly, $15.69 to $20.75 per hour, depending on qualifications. Great benefits to health, dental, life, and vision insurance, paid holidays, employer-matched retirement available. Looking for someone with a valid Nebraska driver's license, a working phone, Child Development Associate Certificate, and someone with an associate's or bachelor's degree in early childhood education. This individual would be responsible for center coordination, supervision, and teaching. If you need an application, contact CNCAP Human Resource Department by calling 308-745-0780, extension 0, or you can apply online at centralnebraskacap.com.
Thank you, Brent, my good friend and neighbor. The Governor's Call-In Show is today at 2 o'clock on KCNI.
That's what I understand.
Your chance to listen to your state government in action. And also, of course, call in and ask any questions you have, or you can make polite comments. It's broadcast on a number of radio stations across the state of Nebraska through the Nebraska Broadcasters Association. We've talked about the Festival of Lights Parade tonight, starting at 4:30. We think that Gavin did a good job of covering that for you. Blood drive in Broken Bow tomorrow from 1 until 6 at the Broken Bow Municipal Building. On Wednesday, Callaway Chamber will be on the breakfast show talking about the old-fashioned Christmas night, which will be coming up this week. And also we'll be going to Cozad on Friday to talk about their sales and fun leading up to Christmas. And on Friday there's also a blood drive in Sargent at the community building from 10:30 until 4:30. On Sunday, looks like a Methodist church gathering, and they're going to have hors d'oeuvres and Christmas music and bell choir and soloists, all happening this Sunday. So check that out at the United Methodist Church. We're going to get Jeremy Shipe in here to talk a little bit about what he and some other folks have put together, the Light Up Decorating Contest for homes and businesses. We mentioned it earlier. We're going to talk about it in depth coming up. Give me that look again.
I wasn't giving you a look.
Folks, he's giving me that look.
I'm just, you know what? I'm just going to look away.
That hurts.
I'm just looking away. I'm going to look in the corner now
Peggy,
for the rest of the show.
Peggy,
just going to look in the corner.
I don't know how you did it when he was a little boy. I don't think he's gotten rid of some of those tendencies. You know what I'm saying, Peg?
I'm not going to look at you. I'm just going to look in the corner.
There's a difference between treating the pain and treating the problem. At Pearson Physical Therapy, we strive to not only reduce your pain, but actually treat the underlying cause so that you remain pain-free, even after you finish physical therapy. If you're frustrated by pain that keeps coming back, Pearson Physical Therapy can give you the tools that will keep you moving pain-free. Call Pearson's in Broken Bow at 308-872-5800 or check us out on the web at pearsonpt.com. Get the treatment you need and the care you deserve at Pearson Physical Therapy.
Hundreds of thousands of people have said goodbye to their overpriced Verizon, AT&T, or T-Mobile plans and switched to Pure Talk. It's CBS News business analyst Jill Schlesinger. Did you know Pure Talk gives you the same great coverage on the same great 5G network as one of the big guys for about half the cost? The average family is saving over $800 a year. You can keep your number and keep your phone or get huge discounts on the latest iPhones and Androids. Unlimited talk, text, and 6 gigs of data is just $30 a month. Or if you want unlimited data, you can still save a fortune. With U.S.-based customer service, Pure Talk treats their customers right. Plus, they have a 30-day risk-free guarantee, so you literally have nothing to lose. From your cell phone, dial pound 250 and say Jill50 to save 50% off your first month. That's pound 250, say Jill50. Pure Talk is simply smarter wireless.
9:13, make that 9:14, and Jeremy Shipe is in the studio to talk to you about decorating your house or your business and possibly winning $150 in chamber bucks. How you doing, Jeremy?
I'm doing good. How are you guys?
Good. Nice weather we've been having through the weekend. We're ready to roll.
Yeah, we decorated our home.
Oh, did you?
Over the weekend. It was too nice to not do it because I knew if I waited, I'd be freezing. There's
Could
no
happen.
better place to be shivering cold than on top of a ladder.
No kidding. Well, we've got a full week here of good weather for folks to continue decorating.
Yeah, and I've seen some decorations out already. Those inflatable decorations are popular again.
Yeah.
But when I'm driving around during the day, I have to remind myself to drive by at night because they don't, just piles on the ground during the day.
They're not blown
quite
up.
as good. But yeah, decorate your homes and businesses. And if you are in Custer County or within 30 miles of the county, you are eligible to enter. Basically, what we're doing is asking you for a picture of your display and your address, and a map will be put together so that folks can drive around and look at all the best displays throughout the area. And then they'll be able to vote on those displays on sandhillsexpress.com to determine who our 4 winners are going to be. 2 business winners and 2 home winners will be selected.
A lot of great businesses making it possible. This kind of began last year with Gibbons Electric. Andy coming up with the idea, and here we are with $600 worth of prizes here.
Yeah, yep, and they asked us to help out with it again, the Broken Bow Chamber of Commerce, as well as Varney Health Mart, Custer Public Power, Black Hills Energy, Sargent Pipe, Gary's Superfoods, Ansley Lumber and Supply, Nebraska State Bank, and Grocery Card all helping us out this year. So should be a lot of fun, and we hope to see lots of great entries because I've seen some great light displays going up. So just walk out when it's dark, or if you've got some, not everything is about the lights. You can have beautiful Christmas displays in your window of your business and all kinds of stuff. So if you want to take a picture in the best light you think will show it off, just send it in and get it entered.
Okay, now for folks out there who want to send it in, I know there's a address there on the sheet that you have. Can they also go to Sandals Express and go through that way to enter, or how's this work?
Just through the email.
Just through the email.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, that's the only way.
Yes.
Okay.
The voting will be on Sandhills.
Okay.
Yep.
The voting will be on Sandhills, but you need to enter with the email.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Need to clarify that because, it's older people, we don't always get it.
Well, we'll beat it to death.
Okay, good. Good. So we'd either don't get it or don't want to get it. But in this case, we want to get it because we want $150 worth of chamber bucks.
Yep. That's the Chamber of Commerce email, and she's going to be collecting all of those entries, and then we'll be going from there.
Okay.
So I haven't decided if I want to put pictures up where you go and vote anyways, or if I want to just put the email or put the address and the folks who entered its name so that you can go and see it in person.
Yeah, pictures don't always tell the whole story, that's for sure.
Especially some of these displays, they start in the front yard and continue on through the backyard and all the way around and out into the field and cover acres. So
a lot of times, honestly, the neighbors will come over and decorate your house for you. If you're a little older and don't get up and down the ladder quite as well, some of the younger neighbors a lot of times will come over and put up your displays for you.
That's nice.
Yeah, that'd be really sweet.
That's really nice. Even provide like the light timers and things like that.
Yeah, and some of the gadgets that, some of us older people don't like to, fiddle with. Some of the younger guys, not a problem. They can get up and down the ladder and get on the roof and scramble around up there for a good, another neighbor.
Yep. Maybe they use that new technology. It's becoming more and more user-friendly to where you just plug different strings of lights into the controller, and then you flip it on, and your lights flash to the music.
Oh, those are cool.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I did have a story here. I probably won't be able to find it, Jeremy. You'll know what I'm talking about. That a lot of these people are using kind of laser lights that they shine up in the air. Maybe they're doing that more in the cities. And they're asking folks who are using those to point them to their house, not up into the sky, because it's causing some problems with airplane flights.
Really?
Yeah, that's how far that light goes.
Wow.
Yeah.
There's some, there's a, in Omaha, when we go back to visit my parents each year, they have a website dedicated to lighting displays each year.
Oh.
I tell you what, there's some light displays that are bonkers. Goes to music, and there's Santas waving at you through the window, like realistic looking Santas on like projector screens and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, it's
but
crazy.
you see limo, if you go the week before Christmas, you see like limos and stuff driving around, people drinking hot chocolate, looking at lighting displays. You can make a whole night of it.
It's fun. Comstock will have a huge display again this year, and
yeah, hope to get some entries from Comstock for sure.
Well, that would be great because they've got it going on over there. That went over there last year. I was really kind of blown away by the number of people and the different displays over there.
Yep. I just put a post up on our Facebook page this morning with the information on how to enter. If you go to the homepage of sandhillsexpress.com as well, there's a picture right at the top of the homepage that tells you how to enter your entry as well. So whether you have social media or not, it's available to you.
Okay. Thanks, Jeremy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at the corner.
His wheels are turning over here on how he
corner.
can decorate your home.
Well, that's maybe the look. Making a
Mm-hmm.
plan.
You have a big tree in your front yard, don't you?
Well, we have a few that, a couple.
I'm thinking lights to the top of that.
All white would be really nice, Brent. Be really pretty.
Yeah, it would be. You should put them up.
That would be nice.
You should put them
Brent's
up.
like, that would be
You
nice.
should put them up.
Oh, Peggy.
Oh, don't
Brent's
bring my
mom's
parents
listening.
into this.
Well, they didn't raise you to be like that.
Ugh.
I was really laughing hard this morning when you guys were talking to Steve. Oh, man, that was funny. That got me as funny. You guys still do baskets? Yeah, for your friends, family, neighbors. Steve couldn't talk through the rest of it.
So far, I've really enjoyed having Brent in the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying?
road in a reliable and beautiful vehicle. Foreign, domestic, and more. A1 Auto in Arnold.
Wondering where to have your Christmas party or family event? Wonder no more. The Bonfire Grill is accepting reservations. They are proud to offer private dining spaces, perfect for both small and large parties. Call 872-6662 or stop in and chat about having a get-together that is all your own. 872-6662 for the Bonfire Grill in Broken Bow. By the way, if you need some extra cash this time of year, they would love to help you earn some. They're searching for holiday help. Stop by and apply at the Bonfire in Broken Bow.
Brownfield invites you to join us for our video series called Turning Point, focusing on a pivotal moment for individuals in the ag biological space, like Central Illinois farmer John Yealy.
You know, if you're thinking about looking at some of these newer products, now's the time. You want to get on the ground floor, but don't play catch up. It's amazing how fast I've utilized some of these newer technologies in my operation and had good results from it. So if a guy's sitting on the fence, you know, it's time to get off and go do something.
Join us on Brownfield's Facebook page every Thursday at noon for a new conversation sponsored by TerraSim.
9:26, Brent. Our time is almost gone this morning. I know you're disappointed.
Went fast.
Do you want to just extend the show on out, or
That's fine with me. Whatever you want to do, Dave.
Really?
Yeah. I'm here to support you. I'm here to help you.
That's nice of you. Appreciate that very much. That's very neighborly of you. I think I better go do some book work today.
Okay.
So it's near the end of the month.
It is.
Before you know it, we'll be talking with our tax advisors.
Oh, my. Yeah. Yep.
Or if you didn't make any money, you won't have to talk to them very long.
Yeah. Yeah, my conversations are usually pretty short.
Well, I'll be the first to admit that on the personal accounts, let my wife handle that.
Yeah.
She's quite a bit smarter than I am, and
I know.
I kind of take advantage of that. There's a few things that I can contribute, but not much.
Yeah.
Oh, I should call the house.
You're going to call your house live on the air?
Yeah, I think I will.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know if have you ever done that before?
Oh, a few times over the years, I suppose.
Wow. Okay.
Do you like that Samantha Fish song, that Better Be Lonely song?
Yeah, it is good.
That's a rocker. Mm-hmm. Now, Joan may not answer. Oh,
hello.
Oh, hi, Karen, Joan, Knight, Bernie. It's Brent and Dave on The Breakfast Show. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Really, really good. Kind of bonding with Brent. I just feel like since Shelley and Brent are our neighbors now that we're bonding even more.
Of course, yes.
I was hoping for a pecan pie from across the street this past weekend, but I didn't see it coming across. But I'm going to forgive and forget.
That's a good philosophy, Dave.
Thank you.
Yes.
Are the boys up yet?
They are.
Is Case up?
He is.
Would you turn up the radio a little bit, because I want to close with the song for Casey.
Okay, we can do that. He's smiling. He's happy.
He's not going to jump off any cliffs this morning, is he? Because it makes me kind of nervous.
Well, I hope not. He's got his dad with him, and if they jump off a cliff, it's going to be in a vehicle, and we were just talking about that. I don't think that's happening.
Well, it makes me kind of nostalgic to think about playing a song for Casey, because there was a number of years ago when he was just a little guy, and his sister Carly were here, and we played some songs for him on the radio. And now time has passed. He's jumping off cliffs, and a full-grown cliff jumper.
He is. Yeah, that he is.
For those folks out there who wonder what we're talking about, Casey is, well, I guess you would call it a bit of an extreme sports guy. He was really into motorcycles, and he was racing motorcycles on the streets of some big city. Where did he live at that time? Was it
Charlotte?
Charlotte, yeah. Then he gave that up for something much safer, and that was skydiving.
Oh, wow.
And then he jumped out of a hot air balloon and some other things up in the sky. And then he decided it would be nice to jump off mountains and cliffs and things like that.
He's a base jumper.
He's a base jumper, that's right.
Wow.
Yeah. And he just recently, he and his girlfriend jumped off a building in Brazil.
Wow.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
That's crazy.
Oh, allegedly. You're not supposed to do that. So,
oh.
Sorry, Case.
It could have been a look-alike, a Casey Cannell look-alike.
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, I do too.
So this is kind of a depressing song, Casey, but it's because I'm glad that you've given up motorcycles and now are a base jumper.
He's pleased, yes.
And
he's now going to go incognito when he goes out to his vehicle and they drive away from town.
Well, I had to talk him out of jumping off our FM tower last time he was here.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, right. I said something about, Casey, there's guy wires up there, and it would be okay if you jumped into the canyon, but the trees would be a problem. And
it just adds to the, no, it wasn't the adventure, it's the experience? Yeah.
Well, he didn't do it. I just want Custer Public Power to know he didn't he didn't climb the tower.
They'll be relieved to hear that, yes.
Right. Well, tell the guys, Craig and Casey, come back again. We had a lot of fun.
They're listening. They're shaking their head. It's a deal.
Okay, and all those fishing lures that have been gifted from Oak, it's going to take me 6 to 8 years to get through all of those, but it's sure going to be fun. Thank you.
Well, maybe if Brent brings over pecan pie, you can share some fishing things.
Oh.
Lend them out to him.
You know, I think I might give him that one stiff short rod that was probably used in the ocean. He can probably use that one.
Yeah, because there'd be a lot of fish that size around here, sure.
Well, it would work for Brent, I think. It's short.
Okay.
Sorry.
Poor Brent.
Yeah. I just don't know what to say. I just don't know what to say.
Hey,
I don't know what to say anymore. I don't know how to look at you anymore. Whatever I do, you just come back on me.
Craig and Casey's giving me the look.
Brent?
Yes.
Welcome to my world.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I just have such a new appreciation for you, Joan.
Thank you.
All right.
I do of you as well.
Oh, thanks.
51 years of bliss for Joan.
Absolute bliss every moment.
Okay, thanks, Joni.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. So, Case, this is for you. And by the way, I like playing this song for a couple of reasons. Because Christy hates this song, and that makes me love it. It's a little depressing, Case, but it reminds me of how fortunate...
You're not going to play Tell Laura I Love Her, are you?
No.
Oh,
no.
Thank
I would
goodness.
like to, though.
Oh, please don't.
I'm going to play a song called Motorcycle.
Motorcycle.
By Coulter Wall.
Oh.
It's very depressing. But it's because I'm glad Case quit. You know, he had those rice rockets, and he was going like 200 miles an hour down, I don't know, Boulevard 2 or something.
Man, I'd like to visit with this guy. This sounds like he has some real fun stories to share.
Well, a lot of them he can share. Some of them he can't.
Well, alleged stories. I would listen to those, too.
All right. Thanks, Brent.
You bet.
Here's one for you, Case.